Buenos días y bienvenidos al Santuario de Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe de la Archdiocese de Chicago. Soy Alejandro Castillo, director de la Oficina de Comunicaciones para la Comunidad Hispana. Hoy, como en los últimos años, estamos aquí para discutir las actualizaciones de programación desde el año pasado, así como actualizaciones sobre el tráfico y las preocupaciones de seguridad para la fiesta, que comenzará el lunes 11 de diciembre y concluirá el martes 12 de diciembre. El padre Ezequiel Sánchez, rector del Santuario de Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe, también presentará el tema de la celebración de este año. Enseguida tendremos el comandante Matthew Bowler, División de Servicios de Apoyo, Capacitación del Departamento de Policía de Des Plaines. Good morning and welcome to the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe of the Archdiocese of Chicago. I am Al Castillo. I'm the Director of Hispanic Communications for the Archdiocese of Chicago. Today, as in recent years, we're here to discuss the scheduling updates since last year, as well as the updates on traffic and safety concerns for the feast that will begin on Monday, December 11th, and conclude on Tuesday, December 12th. Our first presenter, Father Ezequiel Sanchez, who is the rector of the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe, will also present the theme of this year's celebration. He will be followed by Commander Matthew Bowler, Support Services Training Division of the Des Plaines Police Department. And now I introduce to you Father Ezequiel Sanchez.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you for joining us today. With me here we have one of our associate rectors, is Father Jesus Puentes. He is associate here at the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe, and so all the clergy and staff and over 400 volunteers have signed up to make this wonderful celebration a safe and beautiful experience once again for all of the devotees of Our Lady of Guadalupe. As you may know, the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe this year is been celebrating its 10th anniversary. Its original founding was made by Cardinal Francis George, former Archbishop of Chicago of happy memory, whom on January 1st, 2013, officially established this area and the services, this place to be developed into the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe. The Hispanic community has been here for many years under the auspices and care administration of Maryville Academy. In 2013, the shrine had become its original in its unique entity that now has been serving pilgrims from throughout the Midwest and throughout the country, particularly on this devotion. Sadly, this year we experienced a very difficult time with regard to our property, primarily because we had someone who came to the property and destroyed one of our chapels, and that was a very sad event when we had an arson come in and kind of do that kind of destruction back in May. But that didn't deter our encouragement, for in June, the Cardinal Archbishop of Mexico City, who oversees the Basilica of Our Lady of Guadalupe in Mexico City, came to Chicago, joined with Cardinal Blaise Cupich, our Archbishop here in Chicago, and to help us celebrate with great joy our 10th anniversary, but also recommitted that the work that's done here at the shrine is in close union to what's happening in Mexico City. Here at the shrine, we welcome over 400,000 people within the two-day celebration. Mexico City, they deal with millions of people that go visit the Basilica of Our Lady of Guadalupe. As part of our great celebration, we've been honored to be able to open new things and to be able to welcome more and more pilgrims who have come to visit. One of the wonderful opportunities we'd like to announce to everybody is that on December 11th at the First Mass that will be celebrated by Bishop Jeffrey Grab, one of our auxiliary bishops, at 8 o'clock in the evening, we're going to bless the renovated chapel that was destroyed back in May. So the work has been done, the chapel has been restored, and so the thing that caused so much pain for people of beholding such a destructive thing today sees that our adversity can often become our greatest opportunity to show our mettle. And that's also kind of a symbol, as far as I can see, that it's a symbol of those who come here. They come here often wounded, often burned, often concerned, often grateful, but when you make a pilgrimage such as this, when you make a religious expression such as this, that opens your heart with so many people that come to join us, many people experience a moment of renewal in their life and hope for the rest of the year as life continues to struggle. Indeed, the Holy Father has called Catholics from around the world to pray for peace in the world. We take up that call from the Holy Father and Cardinal Cupich. And so this year's theme is going to be around asking all the pilgrims and all people of faith during these 2 days, during these 2 days to dedicate the time to praying for peace and unity. We've experienced so many difficult and terrible experiences of lack of peace and so much disunity, not only around the world, but around our country and even here in our own state, in our own cities. And so it's touching every fabric of our society, and so we must be aware that we cannot have community with such division. We cannot have community without a sense of trust for one another. That we live together, we must learn to work together and to respect one another. And so as the pilgrims come down, we ask everyone to keep that intention in mind, that we are praying for the peace of the world and we're praying for the peace of our homes. At the beginning of the celebration begins at noon on December 11th with the celebration of the Rosary, and the first Mass is offered at 8 p.m. That would be the official opening and beginning of our celebrations this year. And you have an entire schedule of events at our website, www.solg.org, and there you will find both in English and in Spanish all of the activities and all of the things that will be happening here on the Feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Of note for us today also, it is important that we ask all pilgrims to please visit the website to be well informed as to not only the services and the activities that are going on, but also some of the norms that we require people to come and the attitude we want to come. So please, no alcohol, no pets, and so a few things for the sake of keeping everyone safe. In a moment, Commander Bravo will be speaking a little bit more about safety and be speaking a little more about some of our protocols that we'll have here. But importantly to do so as well, we also want to encourage all of our pilgrims as they come together as a group. Often people say, what do we do? What would I say to groups that are coming? I recommend that everyone find a group, come together. You can come by yourself. If you want to do a walk by yourself, you're welcome, but it's often best and safest when we do things as a group. Come with your parish, your church, come with your family. You might want to get your coworkers. Many folks from different companies are getting together and they're making the camino, making their walk, coming here to the shrine. The safest way is an organized pilgrimage, and we'll be happy to serve any group that wants any information as to how to get it going. With regard to the parking situation, we always are challenged here. We ask people to please be patient. We have 3 parking areas that are free for the community to come. One is Palwaukie Plaza and Oakton Community College, as well as the generous gift of St. Emily's Church down the road here on Central Road. There will be a map available. It's on our website as well, so people can know where those things are. There also will be free shuttling from the parking lots to the shrine itself. So you can park and you will be able to come and go safely, both from the parking lot with free shuttles for all families and for all the communities who decide to go that route. There will be parking on the property here, but it is a limited parking, and it is a charged parking, about $15, to support the efforts and the costs for the entire celebration that we're happy to provide. We ask all of our pilgrims to come with the devoted devotion that is appropriate for a religious experience. We do not allow any form of propaganda being passed around, nor, which is often the tradition of so many families, they want to pass out kind of foods that they want to give away, whether it's tamales, whether it's sweetbreads, or very delicious and very wonderful. However, we cannot have them, primarily because we did not provide them to the community. So those things can be done off property, and so we invite pilgrims to please understand that we cannot allow people to just pass out things, or whether it's propaganda or material, to anyone else while we're on property here at the shrine. Voy a hablar brevemente en español. Quiero darles las gracias a todos por acompañarnos al día de hoy. Nosotros estamos preparando otra vez para la celebración de Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe. Este año, el 1 de enero, celebramos nuestro 10º aniversario, que dedica ya 10 años como servicio oficial, como el Santuario oficial de la Archdiocese de Chicago, para la advocación de Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe. El 1 de enero, el señor cardenal Francis George, en paz descanse, era el arzobispo que consagró y declaró canónicamente, oficialmente, este recinto en los terrenos de Maryville Academy, que ahora son ya del Santuario de Guadalupe, para su desarrollo. Durante este año nosotros sufrimos unos momentos muy tristes, particularmente con la quemazón de la capilla de la Resurrección de Cristo, que tiene mucha devoción la gente cuando visitas un lugar de mucha oración y donde la gente le encanta venir a visitar. Y eso nos entristeció a todos. No obstante, un mes después, nuestros ánimos se levantaron de nuevo con la visita del señor, el cardenal Carlos Aguiar Retes, el arzobispo primado de México, y el custodio de la Basílica de Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe en México. Él y el cardenal Blaise Supech, el arzobispo de Chicago, vinieron al santuario para bendecir una nueva imagen de la Virgen de Guadalupe, hecho en ayate, traído desde México como regalo para nosotros aquí en Chicago, manifestando la comunión que tenemos y el trabajo que hacemos en conjunto entre México y Chicago. Aquí México renueva su compromiso, dando permiso que este santo recinto pueda ofrecerle a todos los peregrinos que vienen lugar donde pueden cumplir sus mandas, un devocional que vive profundo en los corazones de los devotos. Muchas personas no pueden viajar hacia México para cumplir esto. Muchas personas no pueden ir por mucha razón, que sea economía, que sea salud, que sea razones de papeles o otras razones. Por eso México dijo, este es el recinto con que se confía que está haciendo el trabajo que se logra en la Basílica. Y estamos muy honrados de poder seguir participando con México, ofreciendo a la comunidad este gran regalo espiritual que se pide. También el santuario trabaja fuertemente para dar a conocer que en este lugar se siente en casa. En México se reciben millones de personas, aquí recibimos cientos de miles. Pero estamos preparados con más de 400 voluntarios, todo el equipo que tenemos. Hemos trabajado por meses preparando para esta gran fiesta. Una de las dimensiones que vamos a tener es que esa misma capilla que fue quemada hace 6 meses o más, el día 11 de diciembre a las 8 de la tarde, el señor obispo Jeffrey Grubb, que es un obispo auxiliar de Chicago, va a bendecir y rededicar la capilla que ya está completamente restaurada y renovada. Entonces estamos llenos de alegría, que es para nosotros también un signo de que lo que es nuestra adversidad se puede ser nuestra oportunidad para el mejor triunfo. Así vemos los peregrinos que vienen, porque los peregrinos cuando llegan vienen con su alma y su corazón en las manos. Vienen con momentos de dificultad, temor y inseguridad. Y vienen a la Virgen de Guadalupe para buscar un aliento, para buscar una experiencia espiritual que los va a levantar y les va a dar ánimo para todo el año. Justo por esta razón de inseguridad, el Santo Padre, el Papa Francisco, invitó a católicos por todo el mundo que recemos por la paz y por la unidad. Nosotros tomamos la palabra del Santo Padre. Entonces, este lema, unidos con el arzobispo de Chicago y con los obispos de todo el mundo, nosotros pedimos a todos los peregrinos y toda la gente de fe que va a venir a este santo recinto en oración, que pongamos como parte de nuestra intención sea pedir por la paz y pedir por la unidad. No solamente para la paz del mundo. Tenemos muchas experiencias aquí en Chicago, muchas experiencias en muchas familias, muchas experiencias de desunidad y falta de paz. Demasiadas experiencias de violencia. Demasiadas experiencias de inseguridad, particularmente en la comunidad inmigrante. Inseguridad de qué va a ser el futuro. Inseguridad de que las leyes que necesitamos todavía no se logran. Inseguridad de qué va a ser el futuro de nuestros hijos y nuestro futuro. La gente viene porque está luchando. La gente viene porque sabe que su mayor fuerza es una fuerza espiritual. Invitamos a todos los peregrinos que van a venir, que como siempre les invito, vengan en grupo. Es mejor si van a peregrinar, que vengan en grupo y únense quizás con su iglesia, miembros de su comunidad, familiares, puede ser un grupo de toda una familia haciendo la caminada, o también compañeros del trabajo. Muchas compañías ya empezaron a decir, queremos nosotros hacerlo como compañeros de nuestra compañía, nuestra empresa. Les invitamos que si vienen en grupo, nomás llámenos para dejarnos saber quién viene, para estar listos cuando lleguen. Nuestros voluntarios están disponibles. Para las personas que van a manejar aquí al santuario durante estas fiestas, les pedimos, como siempre, tengan algo de paciencia. Parte de la paciencia es parte de la devoción que tenemos, porque sí, es muchas personas, es mucha gente que viene y somos un lugar no demasiado grande de ese sentido. Pero sí tenemos estacionamientos gratis en nuestros estacionamientos laterales, gracias de nuestros socios y nuestros amigos que nos ayudan, Oakton Community College y Pewaukee Plaza, San Emily, la iglesia de San Emily con su estacionamiento, presta sus estacionamientos para que se puedan estacionar gratuitamente. Pero aquí en el Santuario de Guadalupe, en los terrenos de nosotros, sí hay un costo de $15 por la limitación de estacionamiento que tenemos y la ayuda que necesitamos, que los feligreses nos pueden acompañar y ayudar los costos que tenemos. Pedimos que todos que no se preocupen para los estacionamientos laterales, porque sí tenemos autobuses que van a ir a los estacionamientos para llevarlos y traerlos a todos los peregrinos a estos estacionamientos. Entonces hay acceso y manera de llegar hacia ellos. Uno de los elementos que es nuevo para nosotros es que estamos trabajando con más y más hoteles para ayudar a los peregrinos a tener acceso de un cuarto, tener un acceso de un costo un poco más favorable. Si usted visita nuestro sitio de web, www.solg.org, encontrarán todos los servicios, los horarios y mucho más que necesita saber cuando se va a lanzar para una peregrinación. En ello encontrará los hoteles que están trabajando en conjunto con nosotros, dispuestos a dar un precio más favorable para los peregrinos específicamente que van a venir a este evento. Les invitamos que se aprovechen de esa oportunidad cuanto más se pueda. Queremos invitar a todos a escuchar brevemente algunas normas que cuando llegan pedimos a todos que vengan con la actitud y el espíritu debido. Es decir, es una experiencia de fe, es una experiencia religiosa. Entonces pedimos que la gente que no vengan con alcohol. Yo sé que la tradición es caminar con un poco de alcohol, una tequila por ahí, pero hay que dejar esas cosas para que no impidan nuestra habilidad de participar aquí. Tampoco se permite armas, tampoco se usa sustancias, no se permite nada que no tenga que ver con una sana experiencia para vivir aquí en el santuario, esta experiencia de venir a ver la caminada de la peregrinación a la Virgen de Guadalupe. One point I mentioned in Spanish, I didn't mention in English. One of the new things we have at the shrine is that we've been speaking with our partners more here in Des Plaines, and happily we can offer many of the pilgrims who would like to have a better access to a hotel opportunity. Those services are available if you visit our website. There are several hotels who have made a commitment with us to provide a more accessible price for an overnight, staying overnight for people, especially when they come from very, very far away. And so we're doing everything possible to make sure that the experience has become easy and is better and is healthy for all of our pilgrims. As I mentioned before, it is important that folks understand that as you come, we must come prepared and organized to come into this experience as people of faith. So at this moment, I'd like to invite Commander Bauer to speak to us about some of the security protocols we're having as people arrive here at the shrine.
Thank you, Father. Morning. My name is Matt Bowler. I am commander with the Des Plaines Police Department, and I am in charge of police operations as it relates to the Feast of Guadalupe this year. Just want to touch on a couple safety and other measures we're going to take as a police department in regards to this year's feast. Safety is the number one priority for the Des Plaines Police Department. That is in regards to people coming to the event as well as travelers coming through the event. It's a very busy time. Safety is the number one priority for us. If you're traveling by foot, there will be a walking lane designated by barricades on River Road on the west side of the street, north and south of the event. we ask that you please use those walking lanes. If you are walking on Central Road from the east or the west, just be aware that road is closed, but the shuttle buses from the remote parking locations do travel down that road. So please be aware of that, stay to the side, and be aware of the buses. The Central Road, as I said, will be closed at 5 p.m. On Monday at the start of the event. It will stay closed and remain closed until 9 p.m. on Tuesday, the end of the event. That is more for travelers through the area, people going to work, coming home from work. It will be cold. Please dress appropriately. There will be a large police presence to assist with traffic, both vehicle and foot traffic in the area. If you need help for any reason or have any questions, feel free to ask one of the officers in the area. You will probably see an officer every, city block. You will run into one of our officers. Again, to reiterate what Father Sanchez said, remote parking locations, we really recommend that you use those remote parking locations if you're traveling to the event by vehicle. They are Pewaukee Plaza to the north, Oakton Community College to the east, and then St. Emily's Parish to the west. Those remote parking locations are free with a shuttle service. If you plan on parking on site, there is a charge. You have to come in off of River Road at Quigley. That is the only entrance to get on-site parking. Additionally, if you are planning to travel to the event by vehicle, we ask that you do not park in residential areas surrounding the event. It just causes issues with our members of our community as far as their parking abilities. VIP passes. Certain people have VIP passes to enter the event. We ask that those people enter off of Wolf Road and Central Road. They can travel eastbound to the event. We ask that you do not come in off of River and Central. That is the busiest area for us, and it just causes more chaos for our officers trying to handle traffic in that area. There are no weapons or alcohol allowed at the event. Again, safety is our number one priority, and we don't want anything to deter having a safe event this year. Finally, if you need more information regarding police operations, we recommend that you visit our Facebook page, Des Plaines Police Department Facebook page, and obviously the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe website. Again, we are looking forward to providing the safest event for our community, and we really appreciate you including us in this. Thanks.
Before you go, can you just say and spell your first and last name?
It's Matt Bowler, Bowler.
And so lastly, we just want to encourage people to have a wonderful experience. I know we talked about rules and where you come through, and it's just the logistics, but ultimately it's an honor to serve here. It's an honor to serve with Father Jesus, our associates, and all of our priests and staff, and all of the volunteers. We have been training, we have been preparing, and so to receive is all the folks that are coming. So what keeps this wonderful experience safe and such a great experience for the whole family is how we come to it. And so we want to thank all of you, our friends in the media, who help us get this word out and get the information out for everybody. So at this moment, I'd like to take a moment if there's any questions for us that you would like to answer.
Jorge Muñoz, en Univisión. Quisiera preguntarle si este número de feligreses que esperan este año representa un aumento en relación al año anterior y a qué se lo atribuye.
De las peregrinaciones que ya hemos tenido, por ejemplo, la semana pasada teníamos la cabalgata y los traileros y otros peregrinos que han venido y hemos visto un incremento considerable. El año pasado vinieron 600 jinetes y caballos y este año más de 800. Vimos la misma cosa con los traileros. So the question is how many pilgrims do we expect? Do we see an increase or not? The pilgrimages that we currently have that have just passed this past weekend, we saw an increase already. So if weather permits, depende todo del clima, pero estamos esperando an increase in the number of pilgrims who will probably join us this year. So that's why we're so glad to work with Commander Bauer, Des Plaines Police, and all the support that we're getting from our city and from the state. Any other questions? Do we need to clarify? No, okay. I'd like to invite Al Castillo to join us once again to close us off here. Thank you.
One final note, and this is just specifically for press that are planning on coming here. Many of you know it's roughly 400,000 people that will come within a 24-hour period. It's very difficult to get onto the grounds without your parking pass. So make sure that before you leave here, those members that are here, pick these up and have these available in your cars as you approach on December 11th or 12th. This year we also have a press lanyard so that you'll be more easily identified as you walk through the grounds. So we also, in your packets that we'll be distributing by the end of the day, we'll have the press release with my number and Andy Lepe, who is Father Sanchez's communications assistant. Those are the numbers that you want to call in the event that you have any issues, okay? So you can certainly call the Archdiocesan media relations line, but I'm usually very attuned to your needs locally. Even if I'm not here, most likely I will be here. So nomás para que sepan los miembros de la prensa que no están aquí, por favor, asegúrense que recogen estas identificaciones que vamos a tener. Aquí en el santuario, la oficina estará abierta el viernes, mañana de las 9 de la mañana hasta las 5 de la tarde y el sábado de 10 a 5. También los pueden recoger en el centro pastoral de Quigley de 8 de la mañana hasta las 5 de la tarde. Y eso es todo. Así es que, por favor, asegúrense que tengan estos pases en sus carros para poder llegar, porque, de nuevo, hemos mencionado que son casi 400,000 personas que van a llegar aquí dentro de un periodo de 24 horas. Va a ser bien difícil identificar las personas que son parte de la prensa y no. Y también este año vamos a tener estas identificaciones para que mejor se puedan identificar y pasar de un lado a otro. ¿Ok? Cualquier cosa, mi número de teléfono y el teléfono de Andy Lepe estará en el comunicado de prensa que vamos a distribuir en unos cuantos minutos. Gracias.
Okay, thank you everyone for joining us. We appreciate your help for us today. Thank you.
¿Qué tal, hermanos y hermanas? Soy el Padre Ezequiel Sánchez aquí en el Santuario de Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe de la Archdiocese de Chicago. Ya se está acercando, hermanos, nuestra fiesta de la Virgen de Guadalupe, el diciembre 11 y 12. Y también, antes de eso, vamos a tener nuestra novena guadalupana, que va a conllevar muchas bendiciones y muchas celebraciones. Por ejemplo, la cabalgata que cada año tenemos aquí con nuestros hermanos y hermanas que les encanta hacer esta peregrinación particular. Los traileros, los de las camionetas y muchos más peregrinos desde el 3 de diciembre están empezando a venir con sus peregrinaciones. Por eso queremos invitarlos a todos ustedes que hay que hacer todos los preparativos para ya preparar la visita a la Virgen de Guadalupe. Recomendamos que primero hay que buscar si tu parroquia está organizando una peregrinación o si no se pueden reunir como familia, compañeros de trabajo o amigos nada más que dicen vamos a hacer nuestra caminata, vamos a hacer nuestra peregrinación a ver a nuestra Madre Santísima para pedirle lo que necesitamos y más que todo darle gracias a ella por haber recibido su Hijo, Rey de Reyes y Señor de los Señores, que es Él que está actuando en nuestras vidas. Les invito que por favor visítenos a nuestra página de web al www.solg.org para más información sobre los horarios de las misas, las novenas, cómo puede ser un voluntario y claro, cómo nos puede ayudar con una donacioncita chiquita si pueden ahí, porque eso todo ayuda a levantar el Santuario de Guadalupe. Los esperamos aquí, ya pronto ya sigue la celebración de las fiestas guadalupanas.